YouTube, pushing the buttons, about to go. Go, where's it? Go. Good morning, TikTok. Here we are. All sorts of fun stuff to start today. Or TikTok, WhatNot. Hi, WhatNot. We're not on TikTok right now. Join me on TikTok, but we're on WhatNot. Here we are, gonna rock and roll with some singles today. The $4 slams. We're gonna do individuals today because I just don't have enough to do the big thing. That's okay. But yeah, like to hang out, jump on in, have some fun, all that crazy stuff. We'll get started here momentarily. Only me and one other person. I'm gonna talk to myself. Great. How it works, right? Our accountant I see sneaking in. Stuff. Good to see everyone. Hope you're doing well. Bulky. Saw you sneak in too. I know it says it. It said who joined. We're gonna do $4 slams here in just a minute once we get a few more people get in. Gluco, good morning. 10 seconds sudden death. On all this wonderful stuff. In the show notes, if anyone is curious, bulk day is Saturday. I've got it scheduled. I'm ready for bulk day. I am ready for bulk day. It's on Saturday. And we need all of it to go, including all my other stuff, like the common, uncommon bulk box of just stuff. So I'm going to run at 25 that day. Yeah, Dragon, it's good stuff. A little bit of everything. Got to diversify, be all over the place. Just in case. You never know. But today we're going to do $4 slams and rock and roll through it and see how many of these we can get out the door. We're going to do individuals today because the three, I don't have enough ready, and I can't keep up scanning during it because I like to scan while we do it. So here we are. And of course, as per usual, like there's a bunch of cards that dropped below the threshold for this category. So it's like, oh, I got to pull them. So I can never keep up. So we're doing one. In your dreams? I knew it. No wonder I didn't sleep well last night. I had to travel all the way out to you to get in your dreams. I knew it. But here we go. Chat. 10 seconds sudden death. $4 starts. Everything here. $4 to not $8-ish, roughly. So if you see a card you want, it's generally in your price range because I'm going to scan it before you see it anyways. So unless it dropped in the minutes it takes in between that, which anything's possible, it should be just fine. So we're going to get started with the foil. Enthusiastic Mykonaut. This is reprinted now, but the foil from Kamigawa is still up there. But if you need one, here's your chance. Great for equipment decks. Artifact decks in general. Gluco, picking one up, starting us off strong. First card, first purchase. Let's go. Let's go. Where is the marker? There we go. Gluco, thank you very much for picking that up. Let's get your bag started. We've got a Ring of Zrathid. M13 foil. Interesting. Back at it. $4. And interesting. Regenerate. If it's black. So it's good for black. Yeah, premium basement LGS, right? Only I could be a WPN premium store so I could buy stuff. Wolfgar of Icewind Dale. Always nice to get. It's funny because the amount of people that say like, oh yeah, I'm at this store and I do this stuff. And I was like, oh cool, can we do business? And it's like radio silence immediately following that every single time. Even the new Grognard games that just opened in Algonquin, they're like, oh yeah, you could buy from us. Just look at the prices online. I'm like the collector boxes were like $120 above what they sold them to. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay you. Like, I want to do business. I want to do significant business with you, but I don't want to be like. I understand like 10%, not 50% markup. Grognard's a ripoff. Interesting. Yeah, this one's brand new in Algonquin. The Dark Ritual from Urza's Saga, $4. Yeah, I want to exactly. Well, I understand. So I totally get that they need to make a buck. So expensive, yeah. I'm gonna see what their like draft and sealed is. We like how close they are to my house. That it's a lot closer than my other. But if they're like super, we already did that. No, we can do another one. We'll try. Here's another one. So I'm curious what'll happen. But yeah, their prices were completely outrageous. I had no interest in buying any of their stuff. But if they host events, they're only like 10 minutes from me. So I'm hopeful that that's an opportunity to at least play closer. But if they're overpriced for that too, then I'm just going to go back to my usual. Praxis the Butcher in foil. Awesome for Dragon decks. But yeah, to Gluco's point, I just want to do business with people. And I mean significant business. But it's like everywhere I go, they're like, well, either they don't want to give me part of their allotment or uh, they just want to overprice it. Panharmonicon in Borderless for $4. And I can do better online and have it shipped to me for free. So why would I go and get overpriced stuff from you, right? It's like I don't understand. Gluco, picking it up, cleaning up. So we'll cross that bridge. But yeah, their whole catalog's online. I like that. They had a lot of good singles, but it's not like I buy singles unless I'm chasing some obscure art thing. Harold Horn, list spot for this one. So it was just, I like their shop. My wife's very happy because now she has a paint shop nearby, and so that's good. So she has the opportunity to get her paints and all that stuff, and they have a wide selection of that stuff. Extended art, Growing Rights of Itlama. Extended art foil. Sorry, it is foil. So it's good stuff. But here we are, another day, another dollar, or not at all. Buried Runes, Fallout foil. Dane's Games. Okay. Make a note. Do I have anywhere to write a note? Yeah, the one out in Woodstock that I go to, that they're very good for their events. Though he doesn't like it. I don't know. They're a Commander hub. They pull 25 people playing Commander on a Friday night. It's insane. Beast Ascension. I was like, how do you have 25 people playing Commander here? That's insane. And we pulled 8 for a draft, which is fine. But that was the Chocobo race, so people were like obligated to show up to get their thing. Mana Barbs, 10th edition. A little bit of light play around those edges, even in that corner up there. That is a lot. Yes, I was really impressed. But he's not a big, like, he likes Magic and it's his jam, but like he's now Star Wars, the owner. And so like whenever I talk to him about stuff, he's like, yeah, Star Wars this and Star Wars that. I'm like, no, I want Magic. But he's the one who's like, his head in this is in the sand. He won't even discuss business. I was like, dude, I'll buy any of your back stock at like above cost without a problem. If you've got stuff that you're stuck on. And I know he has like 30 boxes of Karlov play. And I was like, I'll take some of that off your hands if you need it. Bearscape from Odyssey. And he was like, absolutely not. I want nothing to do. Like, okay, stopped asking. Gluco picking it up. Congrats on that. So yeah, one of these years I will find a place that will actually try and help me. Nethroi, Apex of Death in foil. The Ikoria Apex of Death. Otherwise, I mean, I have a bucket load of stuff. I just would like to have stuff a little sooner. That's all. 10 seconds goes so fast. Relic of Progenitus from one of the Alara blocks. I never remember which one. Does MSRP? Okay, good to know. Currently in the position to drop, like, I don't know, at MSRP for some of this stuff. Like, I don't know, I'd buy them out. Won't have any product left. Which is probably part of the problem too. So I know these stores don't want to sell to me sometimes because I would drop like $20,000 at their store, buy them out of their entire allotment, and then they'd be out of it, which isn't always very nice to do. Cultural exchange, but it's a discussion, right? If they are allotted 100 boxes and I buy 20 of them, that's not a problem, right? But I'm not going to buy 100 of them unless they like let me. 220, damn, you're doubling your money. Let's go. This Miko that I can't remember which one it is, the 5 red casting, but it says, oh, I wrote it. Miku's Spark. I could barely even see my handwriting. Miku's Spark, Secret Lair, non-foil, Japanese. Just confusing. It says Iceman wins the game. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember, but it's not surprising. The allotment's garbage. Nyx Lotus in foil, such a nice looking card. I'm still afraid that I'm not going to get some of mine shipped because the allotment's been so bad. Allocation, that's the right word, not allotment. Allocation. Seconds go so fast. Tainted Field, Fallout foil. 3 boxes? Yeah, I have 4 cases on order, but that doesn't mean like I'm waiting for them. Any red lands from the new set? Do you mean which new set? Because if you've got any stuff from Edge of Eternities, you're going to get banned from the universe forever. You're not supposed to have been able to buy anything from Edge of Eternities yet. It hasn't even gone to pre-order yet. I mean, what? No, I don't have anything from the new set. I won't even buy it until I get it. 50 new sets every month, right? Your accountant, thank you for picking that up. No, I'm being funny. No, I don't have any red lands from the new set. If you're referring to Edge of Eternities, and even if you were referring to Final Fantasy, I don't have them at hand. Gratuitous Violence from Onslaught, the OG Onslaught Gratuitous Violence. No, I'm just jealous of the fact that other people get to get stuff before me. The one picked it up. I admit it, chat. I am jealous, but there's nothing I can do about it no matter how hard I try. Because 1, I don't want to open a store in like an actual physical location. And 2, no one wants to talk to me. Literally. Oh, the one. You already had a bag. What am I doing? Wake up. Well, I appreciate that. We'll have it. That's for sure. one of these months, hopefully, before Spider-Man comes out, Shattered Sanctum in foil. No, you can't, Zyther. So you have to have a brick and mortar, like an actual store that is active and has patrons. And like they're even worse now that they're telling people who open a store, no, we won't do it because they don't have enough allotment anyways. So I just don't have the connections. Cloud Shift 25 in foil. I am too late to the game to get that set up. That's all that. Did not spend years building a store up to try and get to the spot that needs to be. So now I try and have anyone else discuss it with me. And they look at me like I got horns grown out of my head. Bluco picking that one up. Congrats on that. So that's the nature of the beast. And to be fair, we are in the middle of probably the biggest bull market of trading cards in the history of trading cards. So I understand that like a lot of people are holding their cards literally close to their chest because it's get it out. Like I want to get the profits. I know you guys would. I understand. I want nothing to do with running a card store. I don't need to run a card store. I just do this for fun and a little bit of money here and there. If I could actually make some. Ardbert, Warrior of Darkness in Surge foil. This guy dropped significantly. He's now $4. He was like 15. Morning, Lauren. But yeah, I don't know. This stuff's fun. It's a monetized hobby. Time Beetle. It turned into a very monetized hobby, but that's beside the point. This is a Surge Foil Time Beetle from Doctor Who. To be honest, I wouldn't even buy a store like that already had a contract. I don't want to do it unless I could somehow dismantle the store and keep the contract. Blossoming Tortoise, which I'm sure they wouldn't let me do. In extended foil. So who knows? And honestly, I don't like people in person that much, so I couldn't handle it. Eerie Ultimatum. in foil. I get bent out of shape when I get a bad review from an online thing. The Beetle, yeah, I got you. Eerie Ultimatum in foil. Looks so good. Yeah, I will always run stuff back for you guys. Don't you worry. Accountant's bag. My reach a little shorter. Time Beetle going back up there. It is Surge foil. Gluco picking it up. Congrats on that. Cut down showcase, or I guess promo pack foil. Chat, we've been doing a lot of TikTok streams. You need to join me over there if you haven't already. But I'm about to have promo packs on sale on there this next week, so that's a lot of fun. Your accountant picking it up. Same as I'll probably have my Edge of Eternities on there as well. Faithless Looting, Secret Lair foil. Oh yeah. Well, and there's a big part of it, like the fact that the boxes are now in the 440s. I have no problem with the price points I bought it at. So I'm sure they will definitely buy it. I'm complaining about the fact that like I would buy tens of thousands of dollars of product a month, and everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. Like, oh yeah, that's nice, thanks. You don't. That's not enough, and it just confuses me. But I think everyone's in that boat because it is a strong market. Loyal Apprentice, Final or Fallout. Are they paying 50 to 70? Damn, that's crazy. So I will be probably 43, 44, right in that range, based on the price point of what I've got. Like, that's what I bought it for, plus my markup. B. Snyder picking up some lands. I appreciate that. I know that's not cheap, but that's also like where I need to be to actually do anything. I got them at about the boxes at about 316 ish, and I typically do like a 60% markup so that I can eat fees and all that stuff. Yeah, everyone wants to be the first person to have it, right? I get it. I totally understand, especially on this platform. I totally get that you want to be first because this is a little bit more um, degen. Like we all know that WhatNot is a degen site, right? You want to risk it for the biscuit and all that. So if you're willing to blow money on all sorts of crazy stuff, then you're willing to spend money to be the first person to get your product. Another enthusiastic Mechanop. So it's yeah, $90 today. Yeah, I was 80 something when I sold them, but I had a good deal initially. But today I'd have to charge you $170 if I bought a box off the internet. Words of Waste Onslaught, being that they're $1,200 to $1,400 somewhere in that range. It's crazy. Almost 600 bucks. Yep, makes sense. Not surprising in the least, but hey, I'll have it for somewhere in the 40s, just because of fees and all that stuff. Haze of Rage, Time Spiral foil, and it's only going to go up because no one has the product. Like the Wizards cut the print run significantly short, like painfully short, because everyone was saying, "Oh, it's going to be a bad set. There's no way it could be as good as Final Fantasy." And then look, it's so pretty. Luco picking that up. It's so pretty. I'm really excited for Edge of Eternities. I think it is a gorgeous set. I don't know if the mechanics are any good, but it's pretty enough to go into binders, so that's fine by me. That's really the ratings these days. Oh, does it look pretty? Great, it'll go in a binder. No one needs that one. We got Will of the Jeskai in extended. God, I hope it doesn't hit that that level. Warp's gonna do some silly stuff. Yeah, until I get my hands on it and actually play the set, I have no idea if it's going to be a good playable set. This is an Odyssey, OG Odyssey, in pretty good condition for a Gravestorm. I do. Kind of. Some. I don't know. My schedule's kind of a mess. Replicating ring in foil from Caltime. We have been streaming on TikTok. So I typically have available Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then evenings I've been doing TikTok. But what I will say is my schedule's a crapshoot because summer and the kids do things and all that. Yeah. For singles, oh yeah. Typically Tuesday I haven't been, but here we are doing it today. Goro Goro and Sataru showcase. Now the reason being is on Friday I've got birthday golf and all that stuff, and then a pre-release at night. So I'm not going to be on Friday. But chat, we will be on Saturday doing bulk. I know you guys have been asking so many times for bulk. So I'm expecting Spider-Man to be at to be wiped out like Final Fantasy. I don't know what price point it'll be at. It'll be, my guess is 900 to 1200 by the time you get into it. I got a foil mirror box. Everyone's been needing this. And same for Avatar. The reason being is not necessarily because of the strength of the IP, but more about the fact that we hooked the Pokey Bros and the Crypto Chads into this set. And so now they're looking at it like, ooh, that says Spider-Man on it. That's cool. That's a name I know. I bet I can turn that into like 10x or 10x profit, right? That's what they see. Blueco picking up the talisman. Congrats on that. So that's what we're up against this time. It sucks. I was hoping we'd keep them out of it, but I knew sooner or later Magic would find a way to rope them over here. Arification, Onslaught, OG, Arification. Yeah, exactly. But it's, yep. So the problem is that it's boiling over into everything else. So the price of everything, and I refer to um like Baldur's Gate or Bloomborough or Wilds of Eldraine, all that stuff is super ultra expensive now because there's no supply of the new stuff. So everyone's buying out the old stuff because there's no supply of anything. And it's crazy. Literally shopping for product. It's a nightmare compared to what it was a year and a half ago. Your accountant picking that up. Picking that up. But yeah, it's an adventure. New Frontiers from Odyssey. OG Odyssey again. Uh, Luxury product's an interesting way to put it. I would say that they are a fad right now, and that's the hard part. So similar to crypto, look at crypto. Like people jump from meme coin to meme coin, to ride that pump, and then they try and bail out before the dump hits too hard. And so it's hard to say if that happens here, right? It's just one of those, oop, Aldra complete, going to Gambit's dad. Thank you for picking that up. So, right? So it's like, but the giant question is how fast is the pump and dump for a game that's been around forever, right? It could take a decade to have the pump to the dump. We don't even know. We could be at the beginning, the first little pump, and we wouldn't even know it, right? And then Magic's trying to get their pound of flesh out of it. Another mirror box and foil. So it's just a very interesting market. And we will have to just see. We got a mirror box for days. I've got plenty. Don't you worry. Except no one needs them this time. Everyone needed them last time. Born Upon a Wind and Surge Foil Extended Lord of the Rings. And me, I just want to rip packs. And the only place to do that is on TikTok these days. So I think I'll just be over there on ripping packs. So if you want packs ripped, go to TikTok. Join me, Iceman1347. Blueco. Picking it up. Congrats on that. Tendril Mists. You're right in that sense, but when do you price out the Magic player? At what point does the Magic card become too expensive to the Magic player and they don't play anymore? Or they get frustrated because they can't get the new set because it was bought up by the Pokebros and then sold to them for 10x, right? So it's just that question. It's like, how many of you skipped a bunch of Final Fantasy because it was too expensive? We got a Riven Turnbull Legends. Yeah, they do reprint a lot of cards. You're right, but I've seen a lot of collections go up saying I'm done with Magic recently. Right? 7-drop mana dork. Back in the day, chat, it took you 7 mana to get someone to add black to your mana pool. As a 5/7. Today, that would be a 5-drop, 7/7, and it would probably have like Swamp Walk or something on it too. Tom Bombadil. Save money for Avatar, right? Right. So it does come into a lot of that. True, your accountant. Yeah. Tom Bombadil. Bon Bombadil. I like that. Nate, picking it up. Congrats on that. It's all just observations these days. It's like what's really gonna happen. I expected the Final Fantasy. I didn't really expect $1,200 to $1,400 a box, but I expected Final Fantasy. What I didn't expect for Edge of Eternities is Magic to cut the print run. I thought they would stick with it, and so that's why this sucks. Like this is going to be Edge of Eternities will be out of stock for. We've done so many mirror boxes. Stop it. Godzilla King of the Monsters in borderless foil. It'll be out of stock for most people in a month, and then it will not be in stock for a couple months, if ever, if Magic even bothers to reprint it. That's how bad it's going to be. Gambit's dad picking it up. Congrats on that. Sniping. Good job. Oh, yeah. John's been watching the same stuff I have. Tempt with Discovery, borderless foil. Rudy's great for information. I really appreciate him. I joined his co-op just to see. His prices haven't been good. Weird to win, right? He hasn't really offered anything that like I like his boxes during the month, but he's out of stock on anything I want. Wild Growth Walker, an OG Ixalan foil. So it's just an adventure, but he's a lot of good. Yeah, he's straightforward. He's someone I would like to sit in a room and just hang out with for a little while and get the download. I also would like to go help him organize his warehouses. Pockeball of the Surging Soul, Showcase Foil, a little Merfolk Scout. I don't know. So I don't know that it's worth it most of the time. Like I'm gonna see he's gonna have a great deal on Edge of Eternity play boxes at $100 a box coming up. So that's gonna be a great deal. He says he is. We'll see if it ends up there. But I don't think his collectors are gonna fight the market. He didn't say, and he's being very vague with it, which tells me he's gonna sell it for like $20 below the market, and I won't buy that. So, he also was saying, so this is Alpha Investments on YouTube. I will follow him. I joined his Patreon to see if the co-op was worth it. Yeah, 10 like $40 below, so he'll do it for $400 a box. And payfall fees. I get it. He's good for that. Triclopian Sights from Lorway foil. So I definitely enjoy him, but his price points have been above my willingness to go in on. So that's all. But I also have a shitload of product. The Edge of Eternity play cases will be nice, though it sounds like it might be only one per patron. Counterspell, borderless. And if he has spots available, I don't even know. He had a lot of people fall out during the Pokemon. He banned a bunch of people during the last Pokemon thing because they were just dumping their name and never paying. Hullbreaker Horror or Borderless. So who knows? He has some good play box cases at about 118 a box, but he's out of the stuff I really want. So obviously, Gluco picking it up. So I've held off this month. Ajani's welcome M19 foil. So his last video was a great point about Pokemon. He said that Pokemon has to do something or it will never break. So Zyther, yeah, to be on the email chain and everything, or the posting chain, you have to join to see it. For the most part, and I can just tell you, I'll pull it up. Gluco picking that one up. For the most part, it's like OTJ and it's Karlov and it's a lot of those play boxes. It's not the other stuff. The 1 hour video, I don't know. I just put them on while I play video games and just listen. But he talked heavily about the fact that he believes that the Pokemon Company is the only way that Pokemon will stop this cycle. Is they have to overprint the hell out of many sets to the point that it's not worth people going in and cleaning out the retail scape. And that's the only way to reset it. Otherwise, this will continue nonstop at the print rates that they're doing. Sword of Hours. And they're raising prices. Pokemon's raising prices on their own. So it's like, just keeps doubling and doubling. And it is what it is. It's a weird little, like, self-fulfilling mess. Sylvan Safekeeper in foil. So he's got some great points. I encourage you to watch him if you get the chance. You might start to understand a little bit more of what's going on. You just wanting to play Magic. If you are someone who enjoys playing Magic, buying singles and all that, don't bother. The one, picking that one up. Congrats on that. So here's what I thought everyone's mentality would be to these prices that just keep going up and up and up, right? I thought people would finally say, well, how do I make any money if I have to do that? And then they still buy it anyways. Meltdown, Urza Saga. Yeah, exactly. Even my local store, they overprice now because they've fought so many scalpers off that they're just sick of it, that they're like, these are our policies now. Affeto, Alchemists, Onslaught. Yeah. Well, and so Rudy actually made the comment. That's another one that he believes that Wizards is trying to get out of the warehousing market and just turning into Pokemon where it's print to demand so that they don't have to warehouse anything anymore. Isior, Wardwing, Familiar, Etched Foil. And I think he's right. It's incredibly expensive to warehouse stuff. So it is what it is, but you know what? We've got sexy singles here, and we've got all sorts of fun. And I'm going to keep trying to source you guys good priced product and all that stuff when I get the chance. Resplendent Angel, Borderless Foil. Very nice. And we'll keep having fun. I do encourage you to snag my TikTok, though. I'm doing a lot of rip and ship over there. The fees are better. I get free coupons. I don't have to fund the coupons. Like, it's just crazy. Ooh, that time, Kemet's dead. You snuck in to get that at the last moment. You got sniped anyways. Jay's cards. Picking that one up. Congrats on that. What goes around comes around. Jay's cards. I didn't even say Nate Russell. Did you grab lands? What did you grab? That? Missed something. Hold on one sec. One moment, please. Jay's cards. And oh, Nate. So this goes for two of you. Jay's cards and Nate Russell. Both of you had first purchases. So that gives you the option of getting dice. If you like dice, let me know what color you would like. No, actually, I think they will reduce their print runs. So yeah, if either of you guys want dice, let me know. Any color, thank you. Let's see what the any color is today. bury my hand in here today. You are get. Oh, you get purple. Perfect. Purple and white coming your way, Jays. Thank you very much for going in. Dice Away say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. When I worked for Sears, hell of a lot of trouble when my turnover slowed, because all of a sudden I was buying product into my warehouses, and now this was not my fault, but I got blamed for it. It's usually how it works. Because when the product lands in the warehouse, it starts a clock immediately that the rent and cost of that warehouse starts to attach to the cost of the product. And so therefore, if you're holding product there for months, that product gets really expensive. The color thief picking it up. And so at one point, my director of inventory never cut off the purchasing when our sales slowed. And so all of a sudden we had like 1,000 units of something. And I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, you didn't tell me to cut it off. And I'm like, no, you sit in the same meeting I do. Just cut it off. You're the one who's in control of the money. So it's just like, it's just crazy. 3,000 years, right? I know. Another mirror box if anyone needs. I don't know why all these spoiled mirror boxes are right here. You know what's really weird? Someone created a TikTok of sneaking into the Sears corporate office while they're demolishing it and making it look like one of those videos that they do when they like go into the war bunkers and things. And I was like, I'm seeing parts of the building that I went through constantly, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks so bad. It's destroyed. I worked there for 7, 8 years, and it was crazy. Ebon Blade Reaper, but it was so weird to see this ancient building, which it's not ancient anymore. They just started breaking it down, but Sears left it about 3 years ago. But it's just funny to me. Looks like people just up and left too. It's so weird. No need that one. What's the next one? We got Brotherhood's End, an extended foil. Higher end cards are tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. What did I put on the calendar for tomorrow? I don't remember. What do I have tomorrow? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Tomorrow is high-end singles. Same time, same place. And then Thursday is my birthday. So chat, Thursday we're gonna do some kind of like it's presents for you, presents for me type thing. So we'll figure it out. I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise set of expensive stuff. Fabricate in foil. Right, Gluco? Exactly. They did the exact same thing for the Sears corporate headquarters. It was crazy. Nate picking that one up. Nate, let me know if you'd like dice and what color you'd like. Ooh, Minsk and Boo. Speaking of planeswalkers, here's one. This is actually a pretty good one, Scyther. Yours is on Friday? Hey, birthday buddies. I like that. Thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any planeswalkers in there. We have a problem. There are 900 black sleeve cards. Those are $8 to $20 cards. There's 900 of them. Gambits was Thursday? Nice. Everybody with their July birthdays. Great Furnace Retro Frame. So I don't know if I'm sure there are planeswalkers, but I don't know what or any of that detail. I'm really bad about this. I just have cards chat and I put them up. Right, all the cool kids have birthdays this week, right? I agree. I would. Wedding Ring, Doctor Who. Nothing pumped. We got Jiraga Warcaller. That is a promo from what, Worldwing? Or is that Rise of that might be Rise of Eldrazi. And then Saturday chat, Saturday I'm doing bulk. I'm gonna over tell you that. You're gonna hear about it constantly. Chris, picking it up. Congrats on that, Chris. Proliferate deck is your next commander. That's cool. Let's see. Chris, That's your first purchase. Thank you so much. If you like dice, let me know what color dice you would like to get. Bag right now, this marker's starting to die. We've got next. We've got a Psychosis Crawler from Conspiracy. Black would be great. Sure. Let me see what I got. Ooh, black and gold. Black and gold, black and yellow. Coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Thank you very much, Chris, for going in. Dice always say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us. Their name is Death. Shuffling this stuff 1 sec. You guys have me talking too much today. I can't keep up with the scanning. We got a Lash Knife from Nemesis. It's foil. Got a Monastery Swift Spear. Another Ristic of God. I am not playing against you if you're ever at something I'm at. Not happening. That one. How about a Temporary Lockdown Extended Foil? Either one? No, I don't want to. I only want you guys to pay the one if I play it. Sign a Draco Retro Frame Foil. I don't even play Ristic Study. And I only have one deck that has blue in it anyways, and I don't even play it. Now, you probably should in that one. Oh my god. So weird. Jive, picking it up. Ooh, Guppy went after it. Good to see you, Jive. Hope you're doing well. Right? H-I-J-K. There we go. Alphabet. Muxus, Goblin Grandee. There's going to be a few of these over this stack, I guess, whenever they happen. So if you need one, there's going to be them. How many cards have lost their value? Let's find out. Yeah, I'll get it. Yep. Blue Artifact Untapper. Yeah, 1 sec. Blue Artifact Untapper. What? Which one was that one? So someone wanted their name is Death. Blue Artifact Untapper. I have no idea which one that was. Saw it when you were working. Creature. It was Retro Frame. Was it the? No, it's a blue. You said Artifact. Hold on. We got Goblin. We got Temporary. We got Monastery Swift Sphere. We got the Lash Knife, Psychosis, Wedding Ring, Great Furnace, Enchantress, Minsk. That one. This guy. Mirror Box, Isior, Afeto. This guy. Oh, this one. I see. It was that far back. I got it. I see it. There it is. Okay. Okay. No one wanted the Veil of Summer. Then we had their name is Death. Got it. Now I understand what we were looking for. I thought we were looking for a blue artifact. Not, yeah, it's fine. We got there. We got there, chat. Losing my mind. Jive, sneaking in. The one holding on, protecting against that snipe. Almost lost it. A Feto. That was a good swing back right there. Yeah. From the beginning, dang it, Ben. From the beginning. Jive, going in for a Feto. Alchemist. Why won't it focus there? Focus. Camera. Jive, getting it. Congrats on that. Can I? Okay. 1 second, chat. I apologize. I'm trying to rearrange this so that I can get a little bit. Nope, I can't do that. Really? What if I go this way? Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, I see the problem. How do I do that? Go here. Go there. We can go a little higher so then it'll focus better. There we go. That'll help. Sorry. Okay, this should help the focus. I just rearranged the post. Auction the phone at this point. Sometimes I do feel, oh, there we go. So much better. Into the flood mode. Here you go. Sorry. I rearranged some stuff recently, and it was purely like I could not bend the gimbal the right way. Zyther picking it up. Now you can read it. Thank God. Zyther, that might have been your first today. Fish. Yum. Not really. Fish are friends. Okay. Gotcha. Cleaner Void. Odyssey. Or on Urza Saga. That sucks, Jive. I don't understand. So someone stole your neighbor's mail is basically what it sounds like. That sucks. Lotus Field. They went on vacation for 2 weeks and didn't put a hold on it. Why would you not put a hold for 2 weeks? So you went knocking door to door? Well, I think it's like, what, a townhouse complex? Something like that. So they have like it's the mailbox, big box, like multi-unit mailbox. That's happened. That's been reported before. It exists. Not every mailman is a good mailman. That's up to, I don't know what Jive has to say about that. But it could be an outdoor one. I know when I was in a townhouse section, the mailbox was at the end of the road, and there was no security at it. The Myco said the garden's an extended foil. Or, true, actually, sometimes mailmen get robbed. It's not even that they're robbing your mail. Stealing your mail, rather. That's the right word. Lightning Greaves coming in there. Little Commander 20 Lightning Greaves. So many cards. The Goose Mother in foil. Who knows? I'm sorry, Jive, that sucks. Hopefully you can yell at support enough for them to just refund you. Raids or is a nightmare. Oh yeah, Zyther? Nice. I talk to our mailman all the time. Actually, the people at the office know me by Iceman. Incarnation technique, because I drop every day there, basically. Good morning, Invader. And so literally he's like, Iceman, I need you to do this. And everyone in the like the room is like, who the hell is he talking to? Goose Mother worth something? Yeah. Like $4, $4 or $5, whatever it was. Chris picking that one up. Congrats on that, Chris. I had a lady give me this look of like, your parents named you Iceman? That's crazy. And I was like, no, no, no. My handle. It's okay. Alabao, Ancient Witness, in foil. You really? It was your most open card? Wow. Yeah, it was a good card then too, but I don't know. It's going back up. I think it was bulk at some point. Like that's how crazy it had gone. Chain of Smog OG Onslaught. There are so many cards I'm tossing off to the side that are below the threshold for this category. It's insane. Getting annoying. What'd you guys do to all the cards? Stop making them cheaper. Jester's Mask. Ice Age. And that's right. Mr. Iceman to you. Literally look at the lady and say, have you seen Maverick recently? Like I haven't seen Maverick. Where did he go? Dark Triumph. Nemesis foil. Ooh, that shine is better there. Saturday bulk days. Saturday bulk. Yes, there are tokens. Chat. I have an 800 count box of $1 to $2.50 cards. Full. 2 of them built, but I could make more if there's a lot of interest. I'm going to go $500 on the whole thing. Empty the warrants, times power foil. The value of the box is between $800 and $2,000, but I'm going to do it for 500 bucks. So yeah, I'm going to have those. We're just testing it to see if there's interest. If there's enough interest, I'll just keep doing it until I'm out. Blasphemous Edict. Foundations. I did the good old-fashioned try and find all the duplicates to clear out. Man, that is really difficult when you're doing 800 cards. So there's duplicates possible. Can you borrow $500? After you send me $500, then maybe. Yeah, well, I'm dropping between $800 and $2,000 your way, so you can only give me 500. So that's a pretty freaking nice deal, in my opinion. But I know there's not many people that spend that type of money, so I'm giving that opportunity on bulk day. We'll see if anyone takes it. 3 steps ahead. High noon in foil. Crisp $10 bill. I need 5 Benjis. 5 Benjis. Let's put it this way. Right now, that category of $1 or $2.50 has 15,000 cards in it. So I need to offload them. Utopia Sprawl, Retro Frame, foil. Saving for Avatar. There's a lot of people saying that. You know what? That's okay. I don't have a problem. I'm not mad at any of you if you don't spend money. It's probably the right thing to do. But for those that want to spend money, go for it. False Cure. Yeah, they could, right? Uh-huh. I know. Good old Goodwill, where then someone's going to go in there and be like, oh my God, I bought this for $200 and it was $15,000 worth of cards. Huntmaster of the Fells in wave foil. Oh, yeah? You're collect. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Interesting. Good luck on that. Final Fantasy sets, not exactly easy to collect. It depends how in-depth you're collecting. So, Zyther, are you just trying to get one of each card? Or are you trying to get one of each treatment? Including Surge Foil? Because if that's the case, you might as well save up for the next couple of years. Cruel Celebrant, or the Spark. Mental Note from Judgment. False Cure, sure. Or yeah, Cure. Did I say curse? I don't know what I said. OG Onslaught. Where'd it go? Oh, I pulled the other card before the auction was over. That's okay, no one bought it. God, so many cards dropping off the table. I like to try and pre-scan this stuff, but man, it's I'm not keeping up is the problem. Damn, it's Dad picking it up. Congrats on that. Words are hard. I spend my evenings reading out cards and packs right now, and it's exhausting, and my voice is like, that word just kind of blurred out. Mental note. Okay, that's yeah, that can be difficult. Though, isn't this is the surge its own number? I forget. I can't remember anymore. It's been so long since I've even had the collectors. If it is its own number, then yeah, it's going to be a painful one. Well, have fun. Enjoy doing it. Yeah, I'll put the Angel of Destiny. Did I run one? Oh yeah, I did. Ha, look at that. I'm not even paying attention to what cards are going up now. 70. That's pretty good. It depends how you hit early. If you got some good price collectors, you're probably in a better shape. B. Snyder picking that up. Congrats on that. That's a great card. Thanks for picking it up. We got Minas Tirith in foil. Ooh, getting to the Silver Club. Welcome. Multiple cards going by. Minister going to demo. Good to see a demo. Neon. Oh no. Well. Oh yeah, and I guess you don't have a serialized gold chocobo, so that's gonna be tough. And Guar's armored killer. Let me know how many years it takes you to save up for one of those, because man, it would take me a very long time. Oh, darn. Fine, be that way. I was more excited about the fact that that was going to be nearly impossible to do. As much as I encourage you to do what you want to do, I'm like, oh my god, it's so expensive. Yuffie. Speaking of, here's a Yuffie for $4. What? Yuffie going to demo. Congrats on that demo. Paradox Haze Time Spiral. The one of One Ring, right? Yeah. Gonna have to go like break into Post Malone's place. I don't know if I have either of those, your account. I haven't seen one. Molten Influence from Odyssey. Another Ebon Blade Reaper. Right? Yeah. Well, exactly. If you don't have either of those, you don't make your money back. Well, whenever you bought it, but if you bought it today, you wouldn't make your money back. Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. I don't need that. How about a Dragon Skull Summit from Fallout? No one cares about the Enigma Jewel anymore. It's 90 cents. Goes in the bulk. That one. How about a Ravenous Bailoff from Onslaught? We got a lot of old stuff that got sorted recently. Some of these are really obnoxious. Mnemonic Betrayal from whatever Ravnica set that is. Man, you got gutted. Oh, Lord. Gaia's Cradle right here. This says Gaia's Cradle on it. Arcbound Reclaimer. This is it. Totally. Swipe. Swipe right. Yeah. Okay. It was worth a try. Comball, Council of Allocation. The Jeweled Amulet keeps pumping. The Ice Age Jewel Amulet. It's crazy. Almost had you. Almost. You know it. I'm good at this chat. Emil the Plus. Wow. There's no winning for me on trying. Gluco picking it up for your unicorn deck, right, Gluco? Yeah. Uh-huh. Thran Power Suit Foil Brothers War. A really good card for any equipment user. Demo going in on it. Getting it. Congrats on that demo. Shard of the Nightbringer, Warhammer 40K. Ruckamarel biologist. I guess it's Ruckarumrel. Oh my god, forget that. The biologist here, extended foil. 4 whole dollar redos could get you. Chat room $4 slams today. Rocking and rolling through this category. Everything in here, because I'm stuck here scanning it like crazy. Congrats on that, Gluco. Is between $4 and $8 because I scanned it now, technically. Batwing Broom, because I'm trying to stay ahead, but I'm struggling to do so. So you can't go wrong on it. So just keep picking cards you like. If you need them, great. If not, they go to the wayside, off to the abyss to probably lose their value and then get kicked down to bulk sooner or later. Chris, congrats on that. Witch Enchanter in foil. This category has 6,000 cards in it. It's insane. I need people to buy a bulk box of this stuff for like $2,000. Winota, Joiner of Forces, Ikoria foil. Witch Enchanter? Did I say it wrong? Or are you asking me? Oh, I don't know. It could be the the artifact enchanter for all I know. Psychic Vortex, Weatherlights. I knew what you were saying. I was trying to make a joke about it, but I could not come up with something fast enough for a good enchanter name. I was not on the ball there. Salad. Fusillade? Whatever it is. I don't know. The word. Yeah. Damn, it's dead. Picking it up. Congrats on that one. We got Agent of the Iron Throne in foil. It's expensive because it's foil. Apparently. That's not what it says. Nope. Now Feshni, the Beast Demon. Oh, there was a treason. Of course, now the scanner is slowing down too. We got Winged Boots. Oh, really? Thought that would go. Blade of Cells in foil. Chris, picking that one up. Congrats on that, Chris. Uh, Anguished Unmaking etched foil from Double Masters 22. Because it's etched, I guess, maybe? Your accountant picking it up on that. Good stuff indeed. We got a Rite of Consumption. Shadowmoor? Everything is so slow, needs to go faster. Right? That one, what we got next? Scourge of Valkis, a great dragon. For a dragon. Oh. About a Lightning Greaves from Doctor Who in foil. Very nice. Coming soon TM. I will have another whole batch of full art foil lands that I have complete. Hey Zyther. So I need to just get them listed. They're not ready yet, but I just needed to do it. We got ourselves Angelic Favor Nemesis Foil. Just a cool looking Nemesis card. First place Forests. I don't have more of that though. On my TikTok, I have box toppers for sale, but I don't have any more forests. enthusiastic mechanaut. Yeah, I haven't opened much. Boots foiled? What do you mean, please play boots foiled? Which boots? What boots are we talking about? Did I skip a boots? Haste Hex. You need the Swiftfoot boots? Is that what you were talking about? In foil? Didn't we have one? Or did we not have one? People buy it and I just that's or you mean Lightning Greaves? Haste Shroud? Oh no. I don't know if I have a foil though. You picked up. Okay. I have a non-foil Lightning Greaves. Otherwise, just sit back, relax. There'll probably be another one that shows up at some point. Unless you want the non-foil one. Gloom Unlimited from Dan Frazier. Unlimited Gloom is so cool. Swiftfoot boots won't be in here. Those are sold in the bin. Natural Order. Mystery Booster 2. G's cards. Picking it up. Congrats on that. Pick up. We got a Malignus. Avacyn restored for that one, I think. How about a Faithless Looting non-foil Secret Lair? Nope. About a Temporary Lockdown in foil? About a Virtus the Veiled? Interesting. Azra Assassin? Booster Pack picking it up. Congrats that Booster Pack. Booster Pack. That's probably, yeah, that's your first purchase. Thank you so much. If you like dice, let me know what dice you would like to get. What color dice? There we go. What color dice you would like to get? Words. That's on that. Chat, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 Pyroblasts. So if all of you could buy one, that would be great. Or Golgari. Which one's Golgari? Is that green, black? Green or black? You need all of them, I Wade? All Ice Age, yes. Yes. Hold on. I set one aside recently. I'm going to send one with you. Do we need more? Are any of you in need of more than one of these? They're all Ice Age Power Blasts. I know, it's insane. Otherwise, I'll just keep running them at $4. Otherwise, we can cut a deal. A deal, chat. Yes. Okay. Here's one. 4 of them. There you go for that one. Let me see, before I forget about the dice, green or black. I don't think I have a green and, oh, maybe. Nope. We just have, here's a dark green. That's close enough. Booster Pack, thank you very much for going in. I said a dark green coming your way. Thank you very much for going in. Dicer always say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us, because I appreciate it. Your accountant needs one. 1 second. Let me find that other statement that was made. Dropped, so you get it. I got this guy for you. Coming your way. It dropped off. It's no longer in this category, so you just get it. There you go. Congratulations. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so that one went. Then I got another one. I want another one. I didn't know we were all into Ice Age Pyroblast today. If not, we'll keep going. Oh my god. What happened to Ophidian's Eye? I wait picking up another one. Congrats on that. VV happened? Yeah, it's an $18 card now. It was in this category previously. Another one if you need it. And if it's just iWade, someone tell me. I can do bundles. No. To the moon. The Mooner. It's 18 now. Your accountant. Thank you very much. Grabbing that one. Another one. I'll just keep running them until we're out. Okay. Less worried about it. Makes me wonder how many Ophidian's eyes are in here. I like it when I find one that goes up. The stack. So, chat, in case you're wondering why I feel like I'm not keeping up, this entire stack is cards that have dropped below $4 when they were above $5 previously. Or $4 previously. Insane. All right, we're done with those. How about a Ketis? Emberclaw Familiar. Jumped from VV as well? Yeah. Crazy. This stuff's nuts. It's good. It's a good thing. I don't have a problem with that. It's just out of nowhere. Jive, picking it up. Which card did you get? You got a Virtus the Veiled from BBD. That card. Partners with Gorm. It has Death Touch. It's a 1/1 for 3 with some other stuff on it. Jive, picking that one up. Jive. And we got a Flame Fusillade again. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. Curiosity is a good one. I Wade, getting that one too. Where did it go? Bar? It's you know what? It's entirely possible like the Rights of Vitlamok will go back up in like a week or two. It just happens. Some of these cards I literally trade back and forth between sleeves. Few days it seems. Just crazy. Just is what it is. But I'm trying to verify because I haven't done this entire collection in a while, so it's like I'm verifying before we get in there. The Battle of Bywater, Scrolls foil in there. True, yeah. Dave, you're probably right. Nope. How about a Engulf the Shore from whatever the heck this set is? GN2. So many of these cards have dropped. Crazy. Basilisk Collar is one that I've constantly fought back and forth on. It's crazy. Now it's a $2.60 card. That one. How about this one? What do we got? We got a Soul's Attendant borderless foil. For every one card I find right now, there's like 3 cards that go down. It's pretty crazy, actually. And that's mostly pressure from Final Fantasy. Jay's cards. A lot of people liquidated a lot of their stuff to try and get money for Final Fantasy. So I know the prices dropped heavy. Clonian Hydra. There's a faster race to the bottom for it. And I think some of these cards will rebound over time, but it's just how soon. Jesus. Booster, picking that one up. Congrats on that. Yeah, they are. Exactly. And there's not as much money needing to be thrown at Edge of Eternities because people just aren't as blown up on it. Descent into Avernus. And extended. Chris going for it. Good stuff, Chris. Congrats on that. Yeah, everything's random here, so you might see some Gogari. You know, the art looks absolutely gorgeous. I am afraid of how much I want to open it, actually, for myself. Righteous Valkyrie with a promo stamp. Yeah, Zyther, exactly. The art. Literally, the art is like, oh my god, I want it. Drooling over the ancient tomb. I don't need it in Galaxy, but I'll take it in Galaxy just so I can sell it to all of you for a lot of money. But like, just looking at the art, I was like, I need all of these. Valagad Recovery, that's a great card. Booster pack, picking it up. Congrats on that. That's a good one to pick up. We got a True Conviction, Scars of Mirrodin. Second. Why do they have so many copies of this damn thing? There we go. Okay, different one. Descent into Avernus. Another one. There's a few of these descents at certain points. Muxus, Goblin Grandee. There's another Muxus. I knew we'd see it. Oh, you want to pay life? Okay. Llama Breath coming in. Picking that up. Congrats on that. Ah, interesting. Okay. Llama. That is your first purchase. Llama, do you like dice? And if you do like dice, let me know what color dice you would like to get. Learning my alphabet again, chat. There we go. Dice. You love dice? What color dice would you like to get? Let me know what color. Descent into Avernus Extended Art. There's a few descents. Gives you another chance if you didn't get one before. Purple. Let me see what I got. Purple right on top. Purple and white. Coming your way. I said Apollo Heroes. Thank you very much for going in. Dice always say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I waited picking that one up. Good luck, right? I know. Tomball, Console of Allocation. Seen him a few times. We've got another flame. What is going on? We're apparently in a big group. These must have just been the shuffle. Flame Fuselage. You're always a little jealous. You've gotten dice before, so, but I understand. All these red cards, right? Crawl Space, Retro Frame. That's a good card. Every deck can use one of these. I'm probably in some like weird stack at some point that put all these red cards together. Pretty crazy. Booster picking that one up. Congrats on that. Great card to get. We got Archangel of Tides and Extended Art. I haven't seen one yet, B. Snyder. Also, I don't know if it's in this price point anymore. City on Fire Extended Art. That's another great red card. Chris picking it up. Congrats on that. And Ristic Tutor. Not to be confused with the other Ristic or any of the other tutors. It is a Ristic tutor. Booster, picking it up. Congrats, that. Pay the 2, right? All right, so we got 3 Relic of Progenitises. Progenitize, if you need it. Ristic Demonic Study Tutor, right? Library, Ristic Demonic Tutor Study Library. Yeah, I'm in for that. That could be insane. Progenitises, right? One of those. Okay. Walk in closet, Forgotten Cellar and foil. Nope. Goblin Recruiter from Visions. I can never remember what Gambit's dad's got. The goblin you were chasing forever that you've asked me for. Did you have a goblin you were chasing forever? I feel like that was you. Eerie Interlude. Goblin Wizard, but you got it. Okay. I knew someone. I thought it was you, but I've never found a Goblin Wizard. I don't think. I found some weird goblins for sure. Psychic Corrosion, the list. Okay, Zyther picking it up. That's on that one. What do we got next? We got a Armored Sky Hunter. Cool, Cat Knight. Nate, picking it up. That's on that one. There it is. Got it. We got Dark Prophecy. A little bit of light play up there in the top left, but not too bad. Chris, going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that, Chris. Enchantress Presence from Onslaught. OG Onslaught, always fun. Seven Kana sneaking in. Good to see you, Seven. This card just come out of nowhere. Ah, no. I'm dropping stuff. Nice. $4. There you go. Only 90% off. Love to see it. Seven's bag up and running. The Banished Draw, good to see you. See you sneaking in there. Into the Floodmaw in foil. I Wade picking it up. Congrats on that one. Such a good card, too. We got a Radiant Archangel from Urza's Destiny? Legacy. Destiny? I don't know. One of those. Never get those two, no matter how hard I try. Vintage basic bulk boxes. Yes. Basic lands. They are all like Tempest, Mercadian Masters, a Saga, Mirage, basic lands. So all of that, black bordered. They generally, so here's the hard part that I've been struggling with. The cards are worth about 40 cents a piece, and I'm putting them in there for 800 of them. So typically, let's say it's 50 cents just to make my life easier. So 800 cards would be $400, but I don't have any interest in putting that effort in, and most people won't want to buy them. Plus, the conditions are sharply variant, so I'm just doing $50 for it. I Wade, picking it up. Congrats on that. So it's kind of cool. I don't know. I've been collecting them for a while, and I thought I would make packs that I do like I do the full art foils. But then I was like, you know what? This is taking up a lot of space. So I thought, hey, let's see if someone will buy it for $50. The 800 count box of black bordered. Yeah, so I'm gonna have that. The other one we've got going is an entire 800 count box of $1 to $2.50 cards. So between $800 and $2,000 worth of cards for $500. So that one's gonna be fun too. Or 5. I wrote 5 in there, right? I don't even remember what I wrote. 500, yeah. Plus all my other bulk. Rare bulk is phenomenal. Everyone loves that. Did that not go there? Another enthusiastic Mechanaut in foil. Get it before you get it in the other set. I don't know. Yeah, so Saturday chat will be bulk day. Please, for the love of God, I need you to buy my bulk out, though. My wife is losing it now. So I'm going to do $25 for a full-blown bulk box, the 480 card or 4,800 cards for $25 plus you pay shipping and tax. That's it. So it'd probably be like $40 when it's all said and done. You don't have a closet with, or you do have a closet with bulk in it? We're gonna be Save My Marriage by My Bulk, right? I should name it that. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the title of that. Edit. Hold on. So it's gonna be bulk day. Please save my marriage. I love that. There we go. That's a good title. Good stuff. Dang it, Ben. Writing it. I like it. At least you're right. Aragorn the Uniter and foil. At least yours is sorted by color. Well, must be nice for you, the banished Jarl. I just don't. Oh my god. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Which reminds me, Gambit's dad, do you need a magic sorter? I have one. It's running out of business. No, I'm just kidding. Demo. Coming your way. We could just pass the magic sorter around now. Steel Seraph and extended foil. Only need it for a day? You really have only like 2,500 cards that you need sorted? Ashley, that's pretty good if you're at that level of keeping your collection organized. Ashling the Extinguisher. Muxus Goblin Grandee, again, it's not like we can't keep seeing him. Tisa Karlov, foil, coming your way. I'm getting a lot of the cards that take a lot of effort to go find the exact version to verify the value. That also slows me. Holly of the Vast. Left a sword? Nice. Nice. Well, that's good, the banished Jarl. Yeah, no, I'm just giving you a hard time for the fun of it. Yeah, I did that initially. So I did it by set. And then it all collapsed very quickly. Because I have a problem. But Bala Ged Recovery, if anyone needs one of those, that's a great card. Ooh, interesting. Oh, go back. That one. How about Machine God Effigy and Extended? Enough for a starting box, B. Nice. Yeah, of course. No, no one does what I do. I bought collections. I've done well over 1 million cards now. It's insane. Demo. Congrats on that. And I sell singles, and you see what I do. So it's yeah. Children of Corliss. You don't need this thing unless you've got hundreds of thousands. Astral Dragon by chance? No. I only got a. I was looking for my graded one. No, I don't have one. Foil? This one? Yes. This is foil. Do you want me to run it again? Sorry if I forgot to say it out loud. My brain said it. I know I heard it, but I don't know that I said it out loud. Congrats on that, Jive. Thank you for picking it up. There we are. What do we got? Soul Shatter and Extended Art. Nope. Ara Thief from Urza's Legacy? Hand of the Praetors, Scars of Mirrodin. Hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you for hanging out with me, picking up some cards here and there. Just a nice, easy day of $4 slam. Been doing a lot on TikTok. You're going to hear a lot about TikTok as we go. I encourage you to join me over there, Iceman1347, front of the God Pharaoh. We're having a lot of fun with Rip and Ship. I have not been able to make Rip and Ship successful over here, so I had to find another location. Nate, picking that up. I am, because they give me missions. Honestly, that's a big thing. So up here, there's a Nick up there on the Manamorphose, but it is Shadowmorph. So like an example is that they're doing a ranking right now going into the end of the month. And I was yesterday ranked 72nd when I never thought I'd even be in the top 100. So I was ranked 72nd in my sales amount. And that means I get $1,000 in coupons that my customers can then use to buy my products with. Like, what? $1,000 in coupons that it goes to my customers. I can't even explain how valuable that is for a business model to work with. So that's why I've been focusing over there. Over here, every coupon you guys use is fully funded by me. Andrew, picking that up. Congrats on that. Whereas over there, TikTok's paying for it. I'm not. Like, that's amazing. That's free money. So that's a big portion of why I'm doing what I'm doing. How it should be. I agree wholeheartedly. TikTok basically looks at the business model and says, we want to turn into the online seller platform. We don't care about that 6% commission you're paying us. Just please sell on here. Right? Rebuff the Wicked again. Or no. Rebuff the Wicked from that set. So that's why I'm heavily focusing. It's hugely valuable. Like the coupons, I've already been running coupons quite a bit. Not even my coupons, just TikTok coupons. And then they offer like co-op opportunities during major events. Love a white counterspell, right? Andrew, thanks for picking that up. I appreciate it. So that's why, and also everyone's not burnt like they are over here with packs for Rip and Ship. So everyone's like actually excited to get packs and pick them up and things like that. Whereas over here, it's like no one wants packs unless they're degenning hard. So, right. Well, you have to understand for that card show, Dang It Ben, I had to buy all of the playmats and the little stand and the different swag. I had to buy it this year. Descent into Avernus. It was $20 for the whole kit. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. They used to give it to me for free. Yeah, exactly. It's the same SSDD. Soul's Attendant. That set. No, so it TikTok's a nice little outlet to make sure that the show can continue if this continues to be not as productive over here or beneficial for everyone. Andrew picking that one up. Congrats on that. I had to drop off some stuff. That's all. It's good stuff. But I like all you guys. I appreciate you being part of my community. And if that means you get to be my community over there too, great. If not, it's all right. I appreciate you either way. Sinking a Stupor. MH3. Always a good card. How many cards? Another mental note. There's a Nick at the top. Nah, it's good, dang Ben. I appreciate it. Yeah, this week because of the bulk show on Saturday and the birthday stream on Thursday, I've kind of wanted to push daytime stuff on Whatnot. Because it's important to advertise myself. Chat, join me on Thursday. We're gonna do a surprise set. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be good. You don't have to. Hopefully, you won't have to degen for it. Maybe I'll make you degen. I don't know. Maybe I should degen it. Everyone gets a vow draft pack, and then one person gets like I don't know something. Emerald Medallion borderless. But I want to do a surprise set for my birthday. I still need to build it though. I need Zenway to respond. Become a degen? Yeah, right? Uh-huh. Tommy, picking it up. Congrats on that, Tommy. Tommy Bahami. I like it. I used to be. So everyone is a degen until they really get burned. And then they're no longer a degen and they figure it out. Tommy, thank you for picking that up. Yeah, no, seriously, not joking. Most people are degen until they get burned. Tommy, that's your first purchase. And if you would, let me know what color. When I did $1 singles, yeah, I did that for a long time. All Assault Blackout until all of a sudden all the people that would actually bid on $1 singles left the platform. And all of a sudden it turned into no one bidding. Or that one person bidding for like a $3 on a $10 card. Tommy, do you like dice and what color dice would you like to get? SNN Walker. That's awesome. Taval's great. Red. Let's see what I got in red. Red. Ooh, that's a cool one. You're getting this one. Black and red. Swirl. Coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Tommy, thank you for going in. Dice Away say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us. I appreciate it. No one wanted that. How about an Orange Chantum foil? I Wade going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. Eerie Interlude as well. I think we've had a couple of these, but I'm just going to keep going because the amount of cards I'm finding are few and far between right now. Oh my lord. That was literally like 5 cards in a row that didn't have the value to fit. So this is the Cold Steel Heart, the anime version out of Jumpstart. The sexy lady in it. Nope. Hey, how about a Rodolph Duskbringer? From Jumpstart. Nope. A Aether Violin foil. That's a great card. We got a Panlotsa Sun Favorite, the Dino. I missed this set. Such a good set. B. Snyder picking it up. Congrats on that one. Very nice indeed. We've got Thermokarst Ice Age. About a Slicer Hired Muscle. Non-foil. Non-foil. Flame of Anur, borderless foil, Lord of the Rings. Your account picking it up. Congrats on that. Hive of the Eye Tyrant, the Dungeon Module foil. Spoons picking it up. Congrats on that, Spoons. I just checked. Spoons has been. Now, Spoons, that's your first purchase. Thank you very much for going in. Spoons, do you like dice? And if you like dice, let me know what color. Concealed Courtyard, white and black, borderless foil. Let me know what color dice you'd be interested in. Green is your favorite? Yeah, let me see what I got. No one of that. Let's see what we got in green. This green? Ooh, a little green blue swirl this time. Nice set of polyhedrals. I mixed it up a little bit. Spoons, thank you for going in. Dice, always say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us, because I appreciate it. We got a Crystal Skull Isu Spyglass and etched. Yeah, pretty cool that I found that. Sometimes, I don't know, it's whatever shuffled in there. Rustled around, all that fun stuff. Nope, that 10 seconds went fast. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild in foil. Seven Kana, getting it. Congrats on that. That's a nice pickup. Shard of the Nightbringer. Come on. Yeah, the amount of Archmage Emeritus's I keep pulling out of here is crazy. They're all $1 now. It used to be over $4. I'm like, stop it. Desynchronize and extended art. It was always a nice little hit to get each time. Nope, nope, not that. How about this? Sink into Stupor. What's going on? I'm all over the place. Dark Ritual from Urza's Saga. Always cool. Chat, what if we did like some, I don't know, full art foil land stacks that I don't want to take the time to have to list, but you guys can get them out of my way now? That would be great. Put them in front of you. That could be fun. Your accountant. Why don't we do that? We'll save me some time. Time, chat. Got Galaxy? No, I don't. No Galaxy. Why don't we do a little bit of these? We'll see what I can do. Most of these are going to start, usually I run these at uh, $7. So we'll do those at $7. I've got the islands from MH3. These are packs of 10. 10 islands from MH3. 7. Okay, you're saving me time. I'm gonna save you $1. There you go. $6 gets you islands from MH3 in foil. 10 of them for $6. If not, I set them on the wayside. They'll get listed anyways. We're just gonna go from top to bottom. I got swamps. MH3. $6. Saves me time. You get them if you want them. 10 swamps. MH3. $6. I'm just going top to bottom. Nope. How about Forest MH3? $6. If this isn't working for everyone, then we'll just go back to what we were doing. Nope. Okay, we got mountains in that category too. Don't care. Rock and roll with it. $6. Fighting the urge. Don't worry, it's gonna get worse. That was just me being nice. How about Assassin's Creed Mountains? Yeah, no. Those are all going into the keep binder except for the galaxies. I don't like the galaxies. How about a Bloomborough Mountain? This can be all of the different arts, so I don't know which arts are in there. Yeah, no, it's another one of my keep stacks. I'm just someone who doesn't like Galaxy, personally. All right, we got Mountain from Duskborn. $6 for 10 Duskborn. Now, how about some Aether Drift Swamps? $6. Tarkir Dragonstorm Islands. Just the normal islands. $6 reduce. 10 of them. Islands. Okay. You guys don't like it. That's fine. We're gonna have to do it. It's okay. It's alright. Means I'll just list them and sell it to you later. There's gonna be a day I'm debating for the next kitchen sink where I may pull. You got the ones you want already? Perfect. It's all good. I was just seeing if people wanted stuff. If not, okay. But during the next kitchen sink, I may be doing like bundles of stuff to try and clean that out a little bit because there's a ton of it in there now. Sylvia Bright Spear from BBD in foil. Foil BBD. Yeah, I'm just trying to find ways to knock these boxes down because there is a lot of stuff that has a lot of significant value to it, but it's just not, doesn't move. Andril, Flame of the West, in extended. And so that was me trying. It's okay. Nope. How about a Leyline of the Guild Pack in foil? Wow, that went quick. That's a fast 10 seconds. Through the Breach, Borderless. Box of full art lands. We will have full art non-foils at the bulk show. That will be a thing. But I haven't considered a box of full arts yet, but we could discuss that if that's a thing. Norse Nurse, picking that one up. Good to see you, Norse. There you go, gotcha. We got a third Mare of Destiny from Foundations Jumpstart. Addict, picking it up. Congrats on that. GH. We got a Mystic Remora. This has light play across the top and a little bit on the left-hand side, but not a lot. And you can get a Mystic Remora from Ice Age. This actually rebounded a little bit. Went up. Norse picking it up. Congrats on that. Nope. Alphabet. Come on. You can do it. We've got a Chronicles Ashnod's Altar. That's pretty cool. Spoons going for it. Looked like two of you swung. Jive on it. Spoons up to 7. Spoons got it. Congrats on that, Spoons. That's a cool one. In very good condition for a Chronicles, too. That's a cool one, for sure. Breach the Multiverse. Always a good one. Nope. Next, we got a Slicer Hired Muscle non-foil. There's a few of these throughout all of this. They'll keep popping up. Howling Mine, 4th edition. Mark Poolart. Very nice. Jive, going for it. Jive got it. Congrats on that. Mirari's Wake, MH2. Fun card. Come on. Sometimes these just load so slow. Yeah, Into the Flood Maw again. You'll always see that. Right? It's a good card, but a lot of people might have it, or they're just not playing into it right now. Who knows? I have no idea. No one needs that one. We have a ton of those, but they just keep going up. It's crazy. Morality Shift from Judgment, OG Judgment. Nope. Sometimes 10 seconds just goes so fast. Mental Note, Judgment. Whim of Volrath from Tempest. Chris, picking it up. Congrats on that. Where did you go? Where did I put you? There you are. Go over one. That's why I was confused. We got ourselves a Blowfly Infestation from Shadowmore. How about a Elvish Spirit Guide retro frame foil? Jesus. In case you're wondering, chat, there's more Muxuses coming up. Jive picked that one up. Congrats on that, Jive. Mortuary Homeland, or Stronghold, rather. Stronghold. OG Stronghold is always cool to see. Tommy Bahami going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. Next, we got an Umbral Mantle from Shadowmoor. Keeping up currently, chat, but it's few and far between sometimes. Jive picking it up. Congrats on that. We've got a Starnheim Unleashed borderless foil, the sorcery. High Market AFC. Nope, come back here. Open the way in foil. This thing was a lot higher than this at one point. Like a $10 or $11 card. Easily. Chris, going for it. A good card. Picking it up. Congrats on that. Deathcap Glade. Crimson Vow. The green, black, 2 or more other lands. Someday, these will rebound again. When they get reprinted and get back in the standard. Unless they really overpower everything. Norse. I will sold them all for $4. Batwing Broom list. Your accountant going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. Slicer Hired Muscle. He keeps showing up. There's a bunch of them in here. Forget. Norse Nurse picking it up. Congrats on that. It's a great card. I just have a ton of them. Sanctum of All, an extended art from M21. Not easy to find extended art M21 right now. I'm literally like, every card is going to my left right now. The One, picking that one up. Congrats on that. Very nice indeed. What do we got next? We got ourselves a Fire Covenant from Ice Age in pretty good condition. A little bit of light play on the edges, it looks like. Ah, don't drop it. All right. Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter in foil. Nope. How about a Dire Undercurrent from Shadowmoor? Norse, picking it up. On that. Did it. Just put a card in it. There it is. Why struggle for some time? Growing Rights of Itlamok in foil is still over $4, but the non-foil has dropped below it now. Billy Smiles picking it up. Congrats on that, Billy. Very nice indeed. Right? It's an underrated card for the price that it's at and the availability of it these days. Billy, that's your first purchase. Thank you so much. Billy, do you like dice? And if you do like dice, let me know what color dice you would like to get. We got a Spike Weaver from Exodus. Is that on the sleeve or is that on the sleeve? Okay. Spike Weaver from Exodus. Norse picking it up. Congrats on that. Drivnod, Carnage Dominus. Very nice indeed. Just a solid Phyrexian. Norse picking that one up as well. Congrats on that. Soul Attendant from that set. That one World Wake? I don't know. I want to call all of Nurturing Peatland, MH1, pay 1 life, green, black. Your accountant picking it up. Congrats on that. That's a nice pickup. Hard to find MH1 cards very often. Price of Progress, EMA Eternal Masters. All right, Wade picking it up. Congrats on that. Cleaning up all the red cards today. Spark Double in foil. Chris picking it up. Congrats on that. Ooh, the Mindspring Merfolk first place foil. Norse picking it up. Congrats on that. Mental Note, Judgment. There's like a little nick at the top there. We see these constantly. I'm continuing to put them up anyways because I'm trying to keep up with how many scans versus how many cards, and it's failing miserably. Because oh my god, there's a lot of cards that have dropped. I think I'm at 100 now. Shine Shadow Snarl in extended art. Yeah, right. She sells seashells by the seashore. Yeah, exactly. Finhorn Elves in foil is like always over $4. It's crazy. Foil Finhorn Elves. You want to be a cool kid on the block. Fine, no cool kids here. Comball, Profiteering Mayor. Superior Lano. Interesting. That's up. Interesting. That is. That. How about this one? Ghost Vacuum in foil. Chris, picking it up. Congrats on that. Muxus Goblin Grandee. All I want to do is keep up, but all I keep finding is not. And mental notes. There's too many mental notes in here. What's going on? No one needs Muxus. Fine. How about a Thoughtseize newspaper? No Thoughtseize. Interesting. I thought maybe the Thoughtseize would go. Another Enthusiastic Myconaut in foil. Be cool and have a Kamigawa Neo instead of the new one. I think this might be in a commander. Is that what it is? Wicked Rebuff again? That one? Keep sneaking in here. There are duplicates. I apologize. It just is. I don't is duplicates sometimes. Drives me nuts, but here we are. Krazakar the Eye Tyrant foil. Ah, interesting, Kana. I'm really excited for Edge of Eternities this weekend. I'm looking forward to doing a thanks, Chris, and grabbing that. A pre-release on it. Gonna get a good feel for it. Reign of Riches and extended. Surgical Extraction, that awesome borderless art. Man, I miss Double Masters. We used to have so much fun with Double Masters 22 at a great price. It shipped today, so Friday, Saturday. Nice, Autumn. I have not gotten any notice. I tried to bait them into shipping mine by ordering some Commander Masters boxes to see if they would ship the rest of it, but I have a lot on order from them, so who knows. Rari's Wake in foil. And honestly, I should have ordered more than I did, but here we are. Maybe mine will ship today. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't seem to be the lucky recipient of stuff, is what I've learned. Jive. Congrats on that. Picking it up. For the most part, I seem like I'm the last person that every company ships, but it is what it is. Ooh, a Benevolent Hydra. Secret Lair foil. Your Sonic. Yeah, Magic, like Wizards of the Coast, I am literally the last. Like, people would be like, oh, yeah, I've already, like, got mine, sold my extras, shipped them. They've been received and probably resold again. I'm like, I haven't even gotten any. Damn it, Stab, picking it up. Congrats on that. I don't understand. It's not fair. I'm a special person. I should get treatment. Not a light ship. Who knows? I have no idea what criteria they use. For all I know, I'm like blacklisted on a bunch of lists, and now they're like, yeah, don't ship to Iceman until the last. 7 Kana. Combo Console of Allocution. You've already ordered your avatar. That's impressive. When is Avatar? October or November or December? I don't even know. Do we even know? November. That's commitment there. All Dart again. All Dart and again. Yeah, you're Dart. All Dart. Thank you very much for picking that up. Want to buy capitalizations? The Fourth Musketeer? Ah, okay. I think I know that reference, but I can't find it in my head right now. But thank you for picking that up. I appreciate it. What's next? We got a Sink into Stupor again, because you can never have enough of these. Tim, thank you for being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me on YouTube. 900 for a case, yeah. God, I just don't want to put my cash out there that long. Chris, thank you for picking that up. I'm struggling on both that and Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's coming soon. Umbral Mantle, Shadowmoor. It's so I typically don't like to put my capital in for a product until it's inside 30 days, because that means I can carry it on my credit card, sell it, and pay off the credit card with it, right? So that's typical business. But now, if I do that, the problem is that I have to buy it later. So I'm not taking advantage of later on. It used to be that if you pre-ordered 2 months in advance, you might save $10 a box. Now it's like, oh, that's hundreds of dollars. It's stupid. Contaminant Rafter in extended art. Yeah. Well, we'll see what they do. I'm hoping that they don't pull the shipment or the allotments for the next couple sets because they beat the hell out of Edge of Eternities. This is going to be like an absolute terrible set to try and get about a week or two after it releases. No one will have it. It'll be sold out completely because there just is none of it. That's going to be its problem. Kuldratha, the Forge Master. Yeah, Final Fantasy, at least Final Fantasy had okay, but there's a lot of people sitting on Final Fantasy. Like literally sitting their butts on it, doing nothing with it, just waiting for it to go a little higher. So that's the hard part here. This was just purely an underproduction. Drivnod, Carnage Dominus, available for you right now. If you want him, he's great. Chris, going for it. Getting it. Guilty. Yeah, you're sitting your butt. Are you literally sitting on it? You better be sitting your butt on those boxes right now. That's all I have to say about that. We got a temporary lockdown, extended art. Yep, good. It probably is nice and comfy. I don't know. It's a lot better than sleeping on bulk boxes, I can tell you that. Did the temporary lockdown not go? What the hell? There it goes. Bulk boxes are not comfortable to sit on, chat. Please save my marriage. That's the title of our bulk show on Saturdays. Please save my marriage. Buy my bulk. So yeah. Norse, picking it up. Congrats on that. We're gonna do $25. Ooh, little Siobhan Dragon from 4th edition in great condition. Look at that. That's so good. Yeah, we're gonna do bulk boxes, 4,800 cards for $25 each. I don't care. You'll pay the shipping and the taxes, but I will discount the holy hell out of it. So it's probably gonna be about $40 a box. Just crazy. I'm losing it. First come, first serve. Root Maze, Tempest. Yeah, in the show notes, if Autumn, if you want to look at the show notes, there's a long list of stuff. There's even more than that, but that's at least what I initially found. Surge Foil Azula, is that from Edge? I've been very good about not doing my research, but man, the art's too pretty not to want to look. Mr. Stopfire, thank you for picking that up. Oh, from Avatar? I see what you mean. Yeah, I have no idea. Toshiro Umizawa. Kamigawa, whichever one it is, I can't remember. How many cards do I get to throw away? All of them at this rate? Oh, that's... that one, on to the next one. Echoes of Eternity. This, yeah, it should be in here. This is the one that'll mess with you, chat. Echoes of Eternity. I'm going to say that a lot. Echoes of Eternity, so he's wrong. I'm gonna make sure that it's stuck in your head. Echoes of Eternity, Portalist foil. Edge of Echoes, fair, fair. Hope of Girapur, foil. Just try and mess with you a little bit. We got a Hero Light, a Hero of Light, Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. I used this in my draft last weekend. I went 1 and 2 in that draft, though. Did not play very well. Actually, I got mana screwed both directions. I played a tricolor, which I hated in Final Fantasy. But I had the Chocobo, so I wanted to make sure I could do it. Hellish Rebuke and Extended. Titus, Borderless. No? I don't think so. I have very little Final Fantasy. Most of my Final Fantasy is sold out. And Ginny Faye, yeah. A lot, I've heard that before. Our Thief, again, keeps sneaking in there. How many jeweled amulets do you need to have? Mind's Eye in schematic. Always nice. Chat, you know that stack I showed you earlier of the cards that got kicked out because they were too cheap? This is the stack now. These are all cards that got kicked out because they were below the $4 threshold. Insane. Fire Covenant, Ice Sage. This is why my stack continues to be a battle over here of like, am I going to keep up? I have no idea. Nope. How about a deck of many things? Nope. How about a Archon of Valor's Reach BBD foil? My sorter's slowing down too. It's kind of annoying. Parallel Evolutions from Torment. OG Torment here, chat. Nope. Muxus Goblin Grandee for the 17th time today. Because of the number of cards getting kicked out, the frequency of duplicates increases due to the fact that the volume, the number that are there. Decree of Silence from Scourge, though, is cool. So you're stuck with all the duplicates now, chat. Just is. I have my work cut out for me up front, leaving all this stuff later. Norse picking it up. Congrats on that. I think that one's so cool. Mishra claimed by Gix. Come on, load faster. Oh. Fabricate in foil Warhammer 40k. Hi, Wade, picking it up. Congrats on that. Long-term plans from Scourge. Get lost, borderless. Does that even run? Kibo Uktabi Prince. Winota, Joiner of Forces. Ikoria foil. Virtue of Persistence. Showcase. Composer of Spring. Extended art. Magus of the Moon. Always a fun one. Non-basic Lancer Mountains. Cleopatra, Exiled Pharaoh, and Borderless foil. Or disappeared. Changeling Outcast, MH1 foil. Got boring stuff now, I guess. It's okay. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me today. We've done pretty good, actually, which is good. That is a good thing. How about a Hellish Rebuke and extended art? We've moved 118 cards, which is actually really awesome. And I've probably cleaned out more than that. So, that one. How about a Crypt of Agony? Commander. We've got a Surge Foil Overgrown Farmland, extended Surge Foil. Lightning Greaves Fallout non-foil. Jive, going for it. Getting it. Congrats, not Jive. We've got Muxus Goblin Grandee. Hey, we haven't seen him before, right? He's just new here. I'm new here. Please pick me up. You never know. Someone could swing in and be like, oh, damn, I need a Muxus. And I'll be like, hey, perfect. Port of Vantress and extended art. Let me go get some more. Norse picking it up. Congrats on that one. The Shire. That is a Scrolls foil. The Shire. Scrolls foil Shire. Rerun interlude. Yes, I can. Sorry, I didn't look up for chat for a moment. There you go. Here interlude back up there. Hopefully, yeah. There it goes. Norse Nurse getting it. Norse. Baloth. Baratil. Entertainer and extended art. Did it run? I feel like it didn't run. Let me try again. Anyone wants it. Nah, that's okay. I feel like it didn't run. And I also need to move some cards off this stack because they're falling. 1 second. That. How about this one? Eleanor Gardner in extended art. How about a Fire Covenant with light play on the top? Still need it. Here's your chance. No. Mental note again. Hey, who needs a mental note? I sure need some mental notes, that's for sure. It's a mess up there. Nope, no one needs that. Fabricate. Mirrodin. Yeah, right, Dangapen? Exactly. Jive, picking it up. Congrats on that. Whim of Valrath, another Tempest. A little bit, it has a little nick up there. Rise of the Hobgoblin. Authority of Consuls from Kaladesh. Oh, it's list. List specific. Norse Nurse picking it up. Congrats on that. Rerun. Oh no, I saw that already. It just scrolled back down because it deleted all the joins. Scoot Swarm Showcase. One of my favorite mechanics. I love Landfall so much. We've got Conqueror's Flail. Oh, rerun Valrath? Yes, I can. Again, please. For Scoot as well? Yes, I can rerun both of those. That Valrath. Whim of Valrath up there. Right, I know. Scoot's such a good card, too. It's just, nope, no one cares. No one thinks of it. Smiley, going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. Here's the Scoot Swarm back up there. I think that was the one. That might be your first today. Okay, got it. I just didn't have a bag for you yet. Good stuff indeed. Go, and then Norse picked up this one. And we got Fiery Emancipation. Such a good enchantment. No one wanted that one. Interesting. How about a Cloud Key from Time Spiral Remastered? Jive, picking it up. That Jive. And we got Leyline of the Guild Pack and Extended Art. That one. How about Treskadeca File? In this case, the Hand Lady from Double Feature. Non-foil. We've got Taunt from the Ramparts in Extended Art. Noxious Revival, great card. From one of the Phyrexias. About a wave foil, what is that? From the Vault 20 Gilded Lotus. A couple people swinging on a Jive. Currently on it. $6. Last second. On that Jive. Another Whim of Valroth, apparently. Working my butt off to try and stay caught up with this. We're getting duplicates that you guys are going to have to stuck seeing. I don't care. They'll survive. We've got a Rudolph Dustbringer again. Colossification Extended foil from Ikoria. Throne of the God Pharaoh, AKH. grouping there. It was like 10 cards that were all actually still in this category. 3-year-old soccer practice is insane. Do they just run around screaming the whole time? We didn't do soccer. Even interrupter art. The oldest is not that coordinated, for lack of a better way to put it. Jive, going for it. We've got him in Taekwondo instead. Getting it. Rerun Noxious Revival? Of course I can. Happy to. I will always rerun stuff for you, as long as it hasn't been too long or I missed it. Not your sister, but some of the others, right? We did, so we're back at swimming lessons starting last night. And this is the first time that our youngest has to go by herself into the swimming pool with like the teachers, right? Kami of Whisper Hope showcase or promo pack, and she had a blast. And the only time she argued with the teacher was when the teacher wanted to make sure that she was holding onto the wall and not just jumping around and walking and stuff. And we're like, this is a almost 3-year-old like having a blast in the water. And yet my son's over there at almost 6, like clinging to the swimming the instructor, like, please don't let me go. I haven't done a Daneth that I know of. Storm of Saruman in foil. So it's funny. We think that our daughter will surpass our son in many categories in life. He's got, unfortunately, he picked up a gene that passes through my family. That's like an emotional train wreck gene. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see if I don't know if we'll see one. But we've got tons of other good stuff in here. Thundercap Drake up there. So it's just entertaining. Oh my lord. Wow. Okay, that can go over there. Yeah, he'll get there. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Phyrexian Crusader. List. Each child will grow in their own special ways and be wonderful at whatever they do, I'm sure. And it's fun to speculate sometimes. Only cards you need for Dogbeat? Fair. Shifting Woodlands in foil. Yeah, this is all random, so I have no idea what's coming up next for the most part, other than if I have to kick it out because it's garbage prices. So I will keep an eye out and let you know. I Wade, going for the Woodlands. Getting it. Congrats on that. Haunting, or Hollowed Haunting. I have the Mighty have fallen sometimes. This one is one of them. This one was way up there for a while. Molten Echoes. I like random. It's just easier. I can't spend the time sorting by color and then organizing them and saying, well, I have 30 mental notes, so here you go. Blah, blah, blah. I'd just rather just dump them into the box, and then when we get there, we get there. Furnace of Wrath again. There's a little nick at the top there. Hey, look, I've seen that guy before. We get some repeats here and there. It's just kind of crazy. I Wade, going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that, I Wade. Seasons of Gathering, borderless art from Bloomborough. Oh, it's a grind, that's for sure. Oh my god. Never ending. Need to actually put some time in when we have downtime during TikTok shows to scan these cards so that they can be ready for the next show. Thank you, your accountant, for picking that up. Myojin of Knight's Reach from Saviors of Kamigawa, I think, or Champions, one of those two. I don't remember anymore. Rain no work so good. Man, that Kalia is now $2. That's so dumb. Magic is dumb, chat. Saviors, that one. Hey, I was close. Kami of the Crescent Moon. Up there from Vow Commander. Just as soon as I complimented the stack, like I was going through and finding a bunch of cards, I got into a stack of stuff that's all like below the 250 mark even. So it's great. Beholder's Charm, Secret Lair of the Bribery, non-foil. Soul's Attendant, that set. Mr. Stoutfire going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. What's next? We got a Whim of Valrath from Tempest. Rise of Eldrazi. I don't know. Bribery, please. I haven't seen a bribery yet. I don't think. Mr. Stoutfire picking that one up too. Good card. School Tempest. We got Mage Right Stone from oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Mage Right Stone. I was looking for bribery, not for the version of bribery. I'll get it. Sorry, Smiley. There we go. Put it back up there. There you go. Hey, it says bribery. Look, chat, I have one. I found it for that person that needed it because I have some idea what I'm doing here. Smiley, going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that, Smiley. Thank you for asking for it to come back up, even though I had no idea what you were talking about. It's my first stream, chat. Ghost Vacuum, Showcase. It's not like I've sold 20,000 products yet. I did have an interesting one last night on TikTok, or 2 days ago maybe. Someone had said to me, how are you allowed to stream? Because the notes out there say if you have to have 1,000 followers to be able to live stream. And he's like, how are you able to do this with only like 280 followers? And I was like, well, I have 7,000 followers on the other platform. So the TikTok probably said, yeah, you should probably add him. And all of a sudden I had a channel. That's cool. Good stuff. Sometimes things work in the right direction. Jive, picking it up. Congrats on that grist. It is good stuff. Centurion of the Mark, the Lord of the Undead. Blade Historian from Strixhaven. A few cards you can find from Strixhaven that actually is over $4. How many stasises do you need? All the stasises are over $8 too. Another Whim of Valrath. Look at that. Chat, everyone gets a Whim of Valrath today. You get a Valrath of Whim. And you get a Valrath of Whim. Slaughter Specialist, double feature. Non-foil. That's not what that says. Stupid scanner. There we go. War Room, Doctor Who foil. Oh, okay. Pyroblast Ice Age again. Another one snuck in there. We didn't have enough of them earlier. I'm sure it was a collection that came, honestly. Like all of this stuff is from collections. Sword of Vengeance, M11 list. So I think it's in one of the this one is one of the Secret Lair decks. Or yeah, Secret Lair decks, I think. I had a handful of vintage collections. The other part is that vintage sells a lot slower than everything else, so it stacks up faster. Forbidden Orchard from Commander 16 in this case. Jadar Ghoul Collar of Nephalia in the promo black and white art. Paradigm Shift Weatherlights. Ghostly Prison Commander 19. Bantu's Monument. I'm okay. Jive picking it up. Congrats on that. It's a good one. From Onslaught. Spency picking that one up. Congrats to that, Spency. Ah, sorry, bumped you. Bailoff Baratel Entertainer in extended art. Another Souls Attendant. Light play in that corner up there. No, we don't. We've done nothing until it's Nature's Revolt 7th edition. Earthquake. Yeah, I know. I keep clipping the camera no matter where it is. It's really dumb and annoying. Yeah, we're going to be doing a handful more. I just realized we passed the 130 mark, and I have to start getting everything packed and ready to pick up my son. We'll do a handful more. Great Furnace, whatever set the DDU, but always a good card. We do, I have to get everything packed, dropped off at the post office, and then pick up and all that fun stuff. So keep working towards it. Thus is life. Jive picking it up. Great card as always. Got this Miku Inspiring Vantage Secret Lair. I also found one other that I'll run since I have it here. My lord. That one. How about the Elvish Mystic from the Miku Secret Lair? Oh, that one. Thought maybe. We don't have any Secret Lair buffs. Braids, there is a nightmare in that stained glass design. Artist Talent, Bloomborough. Other braids. Apparently they were near each other. Stained glass braids. Whisper Slow Cloak from Dark Steel. Long-term plans from Scourge. Slippery Bog Bonder. Haunting Voyage. Enter the Infinite Retro Frame. And last but certainly not least, Wars Toll from BBD. So many cards today. Chat 139 orders. I appreciate all that. Rock and rolled today. Let's see. So this evening I won't be on TikTok unless I do something really late or if D&D gets canceled for some random reason. So tomorrow we will be doing high-end singles. Anything $8 or more. We have so many black sleeve cards that I really need to focus on that, but I do have a bunch of red and blue sleeve as well as a couple hard sleeves. Thursday will be my birthday stream. I want to do a surprise set, I think. I don't know unless I change my mind by the time I get there. But I've got a ton of Secret Lair stuff and Commanders. And yeah, it's my birthday on Thursday. So we're going to do a surprise set. I got a bunch of collectors. I don't know, a little bit of everything. We'll just load it in there, see what we can do. See how I can give you value. Today's yours. Happy birthday, Jive. See, everyone's got great birthdays this week. It's good stuff. We had actually the last few weeks. And then Saturday will be bulk day. Chat, Saturday bulk day. You're all going to come and buy bulk so I can stop being on in the doghouse or literally sleeping on the bulk at this point. It's getting too much. Yeah, chat. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, all. YouTube, thank you so much. Had a bunch of views today. That's awesome. Tim, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out with me over here. I appreciate it. We'll be back on maybe tonight, but more than likely 11 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And we'll keep rocking and rolling. See you later.